Hi! Today we are doing a question and answer video where I ask you guys to ask me some questions and then I answer them. Let's just dive right in. This question is from Maddie. Do you like Chuck Norris? Well, it's an interesting question because yes, of course I love Chuck Norris. Melly asks what I think the most pressing problem in the world is, and what are the steps that we should do to address this issue. This is a personal conviction, but I think that the world needs more cats. Like, hands down. If there were just more cats in this world, it would just be so much better. Sorry, I always get a little choked up when I talk about cats. Anyway, some of the steps that we can take to have more cats are pretty simple. Just leave their genitals alone. Vicky asked what I would tell my 13-year-old self that I know now. I'd probably tell myself that someday big glasses and braces and long hair are gonna be really cool because then you'll be hipster. So actually that doesn't really help you self then because hipsters are now, so you're screwed. Dana Cam Gordon asks, let me read this straight. What 3 things would you take into solitary confinement if you were caught for dealing crack cocaine? Well, this is an interesting question because I did serve some time in hard prison because of this exact matter. But the 3 things that I would take are, right now, a body pillow because I'm pregnant and those are extremely helpful. That's one. I would take chocolate because who doesn't want their best friend with them in solitary confinement? And 3, if they let me, I'd probably take Wes, but that doesn't work because, yeah, I have to be alone. Ryan asked, what's my quest? And my gosh darn quest right now is frickin' this game right here. I hate the quests on Candy Crush. Sarah asked the story of Wes proposing to me. And we were in Palm Springs with our good friends, John and Allie, and I had no idea at all that he was going to propose to me. We went to a really nice steakhouse. This is kind of how the scene went. Note that Wes had a note prepared for me to read as part of the proposal, so it went something like this. Oh, Wes, this dinner is so nice. Oh. I was crying. This is the ring. It was like, I was like, oh, Wes, it's a ring. That's so nice. And then here it is. Wes gets really mad when I pretend like he threw things at me, but he kind of threw it at me. My mother asks what my favorite childhood memory is. So it should probably be a memory that includes her. One of my favorite memories, which at the time I did not like so much, but I think is like really funny and sweet now, is that she would sit us all 4 of us on the couch and she would like make us listen to her sing songs that she was practicing. But it's really cute and sweet, and my mom sings very well, and I think that's a really funny memory to me that I have with her. Rachel Dean asked when I knew that I would marry Wes. One of those like defining moments for me was that we were looking up at the stars. He was looking at them and he was showing me different constellations, and he was telling me like, do you see this one by the Big Dipper? And then he was telling me that there's a little tiny star next to one of those stars, and he was pointing up to me and showing, and he said, that's your star. And lastly, Mike asked what's the meanest thing that I have done to Wes and that he has done to me. Mike wanted to know what the meanest thing I've ever done to you is.
Well, I remember this one time we went to Trader Joe's and there was this Belgian chocolate pudding. I wanted it, and I put it in the basket, and Amanda, you scolded me in front of all those people in the store, and you put it away because you said it was too expensive. But then you got ice cream or something, and then I couldn't get pudding. I really like that pudding. A lot. That's the meanest thing Amanda's ever done to me.
I'm really sorry. The explanation for that story is that I was at the beginning of me being pregnant. And you get a little cray-cray when you're pregnant, okay? And I actually can't think of anything, like, mean that Wes has, like, done before. Because if you know him, he's a pretty mellow dude. I guess get me knocked up? Just kidding. Just kidding. I love this baby. But for reals, being pregnant's really hard. I'm sure you guys are gonna want to see the baby too. There he is. Say bye.